KZN government calls an urgent meeting to discuss heavy rains and security still tight outside Malema's home in Seshego. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The MEC for Cooperative Governance in KwaZulu-Natal has called an urgent meeting with community leaders, chiefs and Induna, in especially the rural areas, to discuss the current situation as heavy rains and floods persist. People are being evacuated from their homes, and at least one woman has been seriously injured when her home collapsed on top of her. It has been raining non-stop over large parts of the coast since yesterday due to the effect of Tropical Storm Irina. Disaster Management spokesperson Vernon Ngunu has called on people to put safety first.
Patrolling along with the RTI officers to ensure that there is also safety along the roads, because what is of great concern is that the rains are continuing non-stop and they are affecting mainly the rural areas, which is why the MEC for Cooperative Governance has convened an urgent meeting which will involve Amakosis in Induna later this afternoon.
They still tight security outside the house of expelled ANC Youth League leader Julius Malema at Seshego near Polokwane. Two police Nyala vehicles are parked outside the homes of two of Malema's friends. There were violent clashes between Malema's supporters and opponents when his expulsion was announced by the ANC National Disciplinary Committee. Malema's opponents marched to his house carrying a mock tombstone. The group also marched past the homes of Malema's allies celebrating. Rizani Chibase reports.
This past Wednesday, when the National Disciplinary Committee announced the expulsion of Malema, the same group tried to march to Malema's home, but it was blocked by Malema's supporters. They had carried a fake tombstone and they allegedly wanted to conduct a mock unveiling of it to mark Malema's burial for his political career. Clashes broke out between the two groups and gunshots fired. Since then, security was beefed up with extra riot police and private security guards securing Malema's home and the surrounding area. It's not clear as to who is paying for the private security guards, whether it's Malema himself or the ANC Youth League. Rosan Chibase, SABC Radio News, Polokwane.
Metro Rail has beefed up security following the torching of trains which costed 70 million rands last week. Spokesperson Lawrence Venkile says the company has also obtained an interdict which has effectively declared the SATAU strike illegal. The organization and SATAU have been at loggerheads following accusations that striking workers have been torching trains. Venkile, however, says they are reasonably confident that things will go back to normal because of additional security and workers abandoning the strike due to the interdict.
We've deployed additional security, which is a dedicated unit, so we are quite confident that these additional measures will make sure that we any further incidents that result in the destruction of trains or even break-ins in the depots that may lead up to vandalism of safety critical assets. The Labour Court on Friday granted us an interdict, which therefore means that the strike now is unprotected.
Venkile has also warned striking workers that they could be dismissed if they did not return to work on Monday.
The strike now is unprotected, and any employee who to participate in the strike will be deemed to have participated in an illegal strike and will effectively implement our disciplinary processes and terminate their enforcement. In fact, as of yesterday, we had people coming back